Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome to Possessors. This is a combat focused Metroidvania from Heart Machine, the people who made Hyper Light Drifter and who are currently making Hyper Light Breaker. And I don't know, I just thought it looked interesting. I definitely was up for another Metroidvania after Nine Sols, and I did not realize this song was going to have lyrics. Here, let's just go ahead and get in here, and we'll talk more when I'm not trying to talk over. Whose title screen has lyrics? That's very unusual. It's an unusual vibe for a title screen, honestly, especially for something that promises to be kind of an action game. It seems like it has an interesting tone. Okay, so everything's going well here. Kaz, wait, come back. I'm sorry. But it seems like Kaz will not be coming back. Whoa. So yeah, you can see part of what drew me to this immediately is the is the this sort of dark tone. Another thing, of course, is the extraordinary lushness of it, which is sort of an interesting accompaniment to that tone. Kaz, it killed Kaz. Is it following me? Well, let's fucking hope not, because I'm not escaping anything right now. My legs. Help! Someone help me! Oh, I don't know how helpful that person's going to be. Trouble find you? Help me. I can restore your legs, but the rest of you might take more time. Are you doctor? Not quite. Your people call me a demon. You're one of those monsters. Well, if you help me, I'll make you whole again. Help with what? Simple things. The things you'll be good at. And in exchange, I'll heal you. Or we could both just wait here for death to come. Should we bet on who will last longer? Get bent! Wow. Harsh words. Strong words in this time of troubles. I keep my promises. You'll walk again. You just have to carry me home. Fine. Fix me. Wise choice. Wake up. What happened? Where are we? This is a little pocket between our worlds. I brought us here. We needed somewhere to hide while I repaired your body. My legs. You fixed my legs. I told you, I keep my promises. Will you keep yours, Luca? These are incredible. Wait, how do you know my name? I'm a demon. In your dimension, I have no body. But I possessed you and made you stronger, and now we share a mind. The world outside is dangerous, but with my power, you will survive. Well, I mean, the legs are pretty effective. They seem a little spindly. Okay, so we can warp in and out of the mind portal here. We don't have time to chat. Great. Press the thing to jump. What a surprise. Who would have thought? Okay. Got our standard Maptroidvania. Presumably there's going to be some dangerous stuff up ahead. Ooh, boy, it's a little, not running 100% as smooth as I might like. Okay, some kitchen knives. Attack in quick swipes with a pair of knives. I love to attack in quick swipes with a pair of knives. There's no, like, stats on these or anything. That's fine. Yeah, the weird, I'm experiencing a little bit of weird hitchiness. I'm assuming that's coming through on the recording. And obviously in a game like this, that could be a real problem. What the hell was that thing? A demon? A failed possession. It happens when my people don't know how to control the thing they've possessed. Why would a demon possess some random object in the first place? Desperation. We can't survive here without a host to anchor us to the world. If there are no living hosts nearby, we must make use of whatever dead object you can find. A few of us could live in something like a pot or a stone. You know, possessing something cold and dead is agony, so they lash out. Well, they should try to have a better plan when they show up. So this thing here is full of delicious orange pudding. I'm going to really quickly just pop something up here. I'm going to see if there's anything. Are we stressing my computer in any way? Because I can't imagine we would be. Nope. Everything looks fine. So I have no idea why it's getting kind of weird and hitchy. That's probably for a grappling hook of some type. It's fine. We'll get it later. You know how this stuff goes. Oh, we need to stop. This flesh has a power. What a sentence. What kind of power? Abilities beyond yours. Find me in its heart. Or, sorry, find me its heart. Its heart? That's disgusting. Don't whine. You need it to survive. Okay. So there's our grappling hook. And also, you know, probably a thing for combat. When we're jumping, it goes up at an angle like that. Alright, pretty basic stuff. Pudding. I don't know what this stuff is, but I know we'll need it later. Press and hold to swing. Press A while. Okay. You can increase momentum. You can also climb up and down the whip. That's cool. Use the whip to pull weak enemies to Luca. Strong enemies are too heavy to pull, and Luca will launch toward them instead. It's all pretty straightforward. Yeah, that's fun. Also, the hitching seems to have stopped. I think we've like loaded everything now, maybe, or something. Okay, so I don't have to jump to get it to angle up. I do have some amount of control. Pull up and then jump. There we go. Wait, this is my house. Oh, I don't have my key. I need to find out what happened to my mom, my grandpa. I don't know if they got out. If they didn't escape, then they're dead. Or possessed. Either way, you won't find them. Why are you so rude? I'm being polite. I'm letting you walk and talk, aren't I? I'm actually suppressing my full power. I could easily take complete control over your motor functions. No. No, I don't think you can control me. I think you're just a little voice in my head. If you were really all-powerful, why would you bother letting me do what I want? You're probably putting up with me because you have to. Enough! The sooner we reach the lab, the sooner you could go find your dead family. You know what? You're a dick. Okay, so I do have to find my house key. We're not going to get creative or go in through a window. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm actually going all the way to the wall. I keep trying to abbreviate it a little bit early. I know this symbol. Agrodine. Yeah, that's the Agrodine logo. They own everything in this town. Well, you need to find their lab. Dude, their lab? What lab? Where are we even going? It must be nearby. Just keep looking. Well, you can hold on a second, because I saw pudding. Hooray. Isn't that better? I feel drawn to it. It's so gloopy. Okay. Well, that seems not very good. What happened? An uprising happened here. When we demons escaped the laboratory, we came through here, fighting for our lives. It's all gone. All those people. You have no idea what Agrodine really does, do you? Well, I don't care what Agrodine does, man. They made batteries or something. They fed you with lies for years. Do you see that rift? It comes from the machines they use to trap people like me. To imprison us. That is Agrodine's business. Okay, I mean, he's got to understand that is not my primary concern at this moment. Can I'm trying to... Okay, and then drop down... Yeah. Except then I failed to climb up anyway. Alright, whatever. We'll just fall. It's very weird to have a separate grab the ladder button. I keep expecting to be able to grab onto it by just hitting up. Yep, alright. Okay, alright. I'm gonna need a heavy attack or something. Alright, well, it doesn't seem to be helpful to be in here at all. You know, you gotta give it to Heart Machine. They know how to show up with the visual style. They're gonna bring you something that looks like something. Why are there so many potted plants around? Well, the good news is I feel like the extreme commonality of that particular progression blocker suggests that we will be getting whatever tool we need to get through it pretty quickly. Okay, subway stations will be our fast travel. Seems like it wouldn't be safe to use the subway, but I guess you're just like walking the tracks. Oh, this is a fire. Alright. Can I spend my weird orange stuff now? Those demons we saw, are they stuck like that as objects? Yes. For most, it's a fate worse than death. They lose their minds and don't remember how to detach. And they try to make the object look like themselves, but that traps them in this world even further. Oh, wow. Did you... Are any of them demons you knew? Look, we should focus on the task at hand. Okay, we have deposited our stuff. Oh, hey, I have a dash. I wonder if I always had that dash and I just coincidentally tried to press the button for the first time now, or... Okay, the air dodge is not an air dash. Hey, we found a computer mouse. Swinging a computer mouse upwards, struck enemies are flung up into the air. This seems like an odd item to use. I guess we'll put it on... What, like up and control, right? That makes sense. Okay. You wouldn't think that something like that would have the mass necessary. Combat's pretty fast and fun. Alright, that's just health restoration. Well, you showed me. We've discovered a chromatic carbuncle. Cool. I'm so happy to have a carbuncle. Okay, cannot weapon while in the water. Seems problematic. Yes, this is it. The lab's through here. How the hell are we supposed to open this thing? It's locked. This is going to take even longer than I thought. Look, we'll have to find some Agrodine employees. We need their eyes to operate these retinal scan locks. Agrodine eyeballs? Well, then we're screwed because everyone's dead. No. The human eyeballs that opened this vault are still in the city. How do you know? because the last humans to have those eyes were possessed, and those demons are still here. I can feel their power. Look, you'll have to find the demons who possess those scientists and take the eyes. That seems pretty fucking okay. I guess this is a task we're going to be working on for some time. Where are we relative to... Yeah, okay. This is, in fact, going to take longer than we thought. Definitely going to need some more tools to do it. I don't know where we're going to find anything that's as good and specialized for combat as an old computer mouse. But we'll just have to. Okay, research key card. That's handy. And we may as well deposit all this stuff. I assume that if I were to be defeated in combat while carrying that stuff, it would just be lost, so. Where is the... Did we not map the area, like the whole way we came here? Huh. Oh, yeah, this is the subway. I guess it just doesn't remember the map beyond like the loading screen area. Or you know what? Maybe I'm just underestimating the size of what's represented by that map. I'm thinking it's describing a smaller area than it is. Okay, well. Is that supposed to be like, if you don't have magic jumping powers, is that just like a supply closet for you, or? Okay, I like the way I like the way that the grappling or the hook gets not just like a little grab on them, but it pulls them to you and it carries them with you for a couple of seconds so you can combo appropriately. Should I fall back? Let's hold on. Let's go back and see about that. This thing. Because I thought this was going to be for sure the way forward. Okay, I've got a lousy sense of which way is forward and which way is the bonus room. I screwed up way back at the beginning where we first got the whip as well with this. There's a whip node that I just did not fully explore. A computer terminal. What am I supposed to do during the evacuation? From dmall@agrodine.co. Hey Anna, I got an alert saying that we're now doing Crisis ID 43J. What does this mean? I looked at my role handbook and the flowchart text for that crisis is actually redacted. I'm a pink pass, so I have to stay at my post and keep operating the phone lines. But I actually don't know if there's anything else I'm supposed to do. I can see fire outside. Is Agrodine really going to sue me if I leave my desk? And in reply, Danny, I took a look at my crisis response flowchart and mine is not redacted. Your role handbook is redacted because you're currently a probationary employee. Seems like a bad idea still. Some of the information about Crisis ID 43J is confidential and only available to employees who have been operating in their role for 6 months with positive employee review scores the entire time. I cannot transmit any of this confidential crisis response material over email, but I would say that continuing to shelter in place and sit at your desk to perform your role is your best option. I'll be doing the same. I have full faith in our leaders to suppress the fire and return normalcy to the facility by end of day. Well, that's a level of confidence that I have never had in anyone I've worked for. Okay, additional carbuncles. Ow. You know, I saw that it was weird. Look, I knew that it was possessed, and I just was not. I don't know. In my brain, I was just like, huh, what a weird looking thing over there. Yep, directional attacks. Vulnerable enemies can be knocked into the air or at walls. Try juggling enemies by continually hitting them with different directional attacks. Ow. Put myself in position to get comboed. That attack was doing quite a lot of... I wasn't really paying attention to my life bar. Just kind of assuming that an enemy like that wasn't going to defeat me. I don't feel like talking. All right. Number one trait that I'm observing with these flying enemies is their cowardice. Try to get the number of these guys limited as quickly as possible. Okay. And it seems like I leave behind like a pudding statue. It also seemed like I knocked those two birds into each other. Alright, that was not the best jump I've ever made. And that was not a jump at all. Alright, so I do need to pay a little bit of attention. Even these like very, very early enemies do have the capacity to kill me. Alright, upgrade gear at merchants to add more slots. Collapsed hardy lungs. Increases your sprint speed. Just jam some more lung in there. So equip in the gear menu. It says... swap affixes. Okay. Do you have chroma? Bring me chroma. Cheekers can fix things for you. Make you strong. Better weapon. Better trinkets. What are you? I am the chroma hungry one. Look, look. Okay. I would love to add stuff to my things. I do not have the currency to add stuff to things. No, not even close. Holy crow. Okay. Well, now we know. Cheekers, you drive a hard bargain. But you're adorable. Okay. Well, I suppose it's a good thing I stepped off of that. All right. those things. Well, a new fire at least. Why do you and Cheekers want chroma so bad? Is it like some messed up drug for demons? It's pronounced chroma. That's how I pronounced it. It's not a drug. It's what demons are made of. It is the very essence of a demon. The closest thing in your human language would be a soul or a spirit, except chroma is real. Imagine if every memory you had was its own little organism. You were just a collection of millions of little memory organisms. You kill a demon, you take its chroma. You take everything it did in life. Oh, so could we see the memories from the chroma we pick up? If you want to sort through all that junk. The memories are useless, but chroma can be turned into so much more. It's raw power. Well, I don't want power. I just wanted these legs. They're all I need to take me out of here. What do you think those legs are made out of? Oh. Cool. I really, really like the, no. Leave me alone. I really, really like the art for both of them, Luca especially. A lot of very expressive expressions. Alright, I'm pretty much just picking directions to go at random here, but we're gonna have to explore everything one by one. Now, the walls here are way too far apart for me to meaningfully explore with wall dashes. Or wall jumps. Oh no. Okay, combined with other samples to permanently increase painkiller capacity. Interesting, I suppose. Oh god. Oh god. Probably will be able to fight in the water at some point, is my guess. I will discover a way. Alright, I'm just going to hang out up here. I do want to go down there and explore to the left. It sounds like those things are not giving up on me. Alright, well. Wow, they really aren't. And in fact, there's 3 of them now. Okay, I think we got everything there is to get here. Oh no. Okay. Breathing. Breathing is good. Well, it was certainly worth the trip. Okay, interacting with these does reset my health, which is nice. Ah. Oh, hey, you guys are back. Yeah, I keep not pressing all the way to the wall. This feels like a thing I should not be touching. Alright, well, I guess in the end the flower seems to be fine with it. I was definitely worried it was going to turn into a little bit of like a Half-Life Barnacle situation. Alright, these things are definitely annoying. bats apparently think they can just run from me forever. Okay, key to the lunchroom. Doesn't get much easier than that. We'll come back to this whole area. Whoa, that terminal's still running. Finish running Aggrodine employee scan with errors. 2 employees detected. Aggrodine Executive Boardroom, Fluorescent Park Welcome Center. Uploading coordinates. Okay, living employees. You know what? Living employees also have eyes. Probably. I guess we don't know that for sure. The following areas could not be scanned. The Sons of Memorial High School, Rancho Mirage Flats, Infinergy TM Shopping Center, and the Aquamax Shipping Terminal. Well, this is great news. There's somebody alive at the top of the skyscraper. Yeah. I still need to find out what happened to my family. I know you think they're dead, but I need to know what happened. Didn't you see Aggrodine sealing the city? I mean, I saw humans trying to get out, but the gates were shut. I know, but some people got out. Is knowing how they died going to change anything? Why are you like this? I'm helping you, and you can't even be nice to me for half a second. Because you're being selfish and indulgent. You think I haven't lost anyone I care about? You're just some kind of messed up monster. You don't even understand what I'm saying. I do, but now is not the time to search for skeletons. Okay, well, he must not be able to understand what he's saying, because it is always time to search for skeletons. I mean, that's ridiculous. I can barely even parse that sentence. I almost want to let that one live. Oh, I thought that thing would be dead for sure. I also thought I was going to fake it out there. But it turns out they're smarter than that. Which I don't love. A cell phone. Shocks enemies in a radius around the player, does high KO damage. Okay. That feels like a neutral control kind of gadget. I'll be honest, it's not super clear to me what role the mouse is intended to have in my in combat, because it feels like I could just do that attack instead, right? The cell phone, though, the cell phone is clearly for something. Yeah, it seems like whoever gets caught by the whip sort of sticks to the physics of whatever they whipped to for a couple of seconds. So it's useful for the pulling enemies to us and then keeping them on us as we combo. but it's also propelling ourselves to enemies that are hanging from the roof, and then giving us like a little combo window. I guess it doesn't really look like I'd be able to get up there. Not from here, at least. These areas are designed in a very cool way. I wonder if I had... Could I... Oops, well... That was clumsy. Alright, here we go. Aha! Hey, later, y'all. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's much value in being over here. I don't suppose my... Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. I had a block button, you know? It's the idea is I'm supposed to be like backdashing out of attacks like that or something. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry, I want that. I absolutely want that in the up position. What am I doing? Alright, if we meet that mouse again, we'll probably be able to actually buy an upgrade. So when we finish sending you home, I get to keep these legs, right? Of course. Why? Well, I feel like we skipped a lot of the details when we made our agreement. I should have asked you earlier if these are loner legs or what. Oh, I'm sure they'll be perfect for whatever you want to do here in Sanzu after you set me free. Well, I'm not staying in Sanzu. I'm taking these bad boys outside. Huh. Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, no. Do you think people will freak out about my legs? I mean, good luck leaving the city at all. You're sealed in. Agrodine quarantined the place. I assume they'll eventually come back to fill the city with caustic gas and purge anyone who's left. Well, no way. There's got to be a way out. You're free to search for one after you get me home. Well, that's not very encouraging. No, that's not going to work. I'm not gonna be able to make this jump. Okay, I think I do need this to be in the up position. And I just need to catch this from down here. Because I need to swing nice and high here and get a wall jump. Okay, I guess the value of the computer mouse is that it hits forward. So my up attack actually does not draw the enemies in at all. Okay, well, what else? There we go. The arrangement and intended traversal of this area is not 100% clear to me. There's definitely stuff up there. Ah, hell. Alright, the only way to go is up. I do wish I had a little bit more of a, like, an air dash. Alright, pretty close. Ah. Okay, we discovered another computer accidentally. Hooligans from Senberg. Oh, those kids are on the roof again. They were spitting over the edge, and the wind blew some of it onto the conference room window during a meeting with Eli. He thought it was a bird taking a crap. Look, next time you see them anywhere near the elevators, I want you to call security right away. It's embarrassing that this has gone on for this long. And that's it for this room, really? Huh. So you can just tell that door is open, right? I guess it's gonna be kind of a leap of faith. I might be able. Ah, never mind. I was gonna say to get a jump going far enough that after I hit it, I can whip to that other guy. Okay, no, you're supposed to do this. Except, you know, a better job, obviously. Well, it's clearly something. Maybe we'll be able to get up onto the floor above us and see what it is from there. Okay, here's my parry. Alright. Easy enough. And that is what it was. It was the glowing bottom of that enemy that we were seeing. Okay, well now that we can open those, that reveals a ton of paths to us. think it was a little too close to the explosion. Alright, coming off of 9 souls, I'm definitely in like a parrying sort of headspace. Look, see? Infinergy batteries. Aggrodine makes batteries. They don't summon demons with portals. Then what's behind the giant vault in the basement? I don't know. It's probably for all their money. And what else would you keep in a vault that big? What else indeed? I feel like she is committing herself emotionally to a level of ignorance that we cannot afford to have right now. Whoa, a person. Maybe they can help us. Wait, don't. Hello, I'm Luca. Can you help? That looks like a no. Alright, well, now it's just me and you at least. Ow, okay. Failed to dash, in part because I pressed the wrong button. Can I air parry? I can. That time I absolutely pressed the right button. There we go. That's a little something. Alright, well the parries are good. They're very beefy. Alright, he seems to just be immune. Ah, damn, a little late. He seems to just be immune to cell phone damage. I didn't try hitting him with the mouse, but it doesn't seem like there's much reason to. Let's get back out there. Yeah, I'm not getting taken down by that nerd. We can handle that. I just need to actually hit my parries, which I did some of the time there. Statue of myself and all of my things. I appreciate that it puts it in the room before the boss. Not the room with the boss, which is what 9 Souls does. Okay, this game wants you to parry considerably earlier. Okay, there we go. Ow, not good. Not good. There we go. I think that might be enough. Oh, one more. Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I killed him. He just started attacking. I didn't want to kill him. Oh, please don't be mad at me. Hey, you were strong enough to fight back. Why would I be mad? For killing a demon? He wasn't just a potted plant or a copy machine, you know? He was more like you. He was nothing like me. He was completely feral. I do not care about the life of some mindless predator. Thank you for killing him quickly. It's better than I expected. Wait, was that a compliment? Did you just say I did good at fighting? Well, I was pretty scared, but I guess maybe I was pretty good at it. It was also fast. I've never felt so strong. Okay, we got our first little sort of mini boss under our belt there. And we got a fragment of suffering. Combined with other fragments to permanently increase health. Okay. It does seem like a good thing. It just overlooks that same room. Doesn't really seem like there's any reason to do that. Oh, I see. Okay. It's weird that red bouncy thing is there. Hold on a second. Let me see. Okay. I was curious if this is one of those games where jumping off of a bouncy thing takes you back at least to the height you jumped from. But no, apparently not. Alright. It doesn't actually say how many samples you need, but that's 2 in any case. Okay, yes, we have in fact been down here. You know what, though? Let me, while we're here, we may as well fall back and reset our magic, right? Or, never mind. Maybe I can't do that, actually. And of course, when I said magic, what I meant was health. Not really sure why I said magic at all. Nor am I sure what that is for. Well, that's adorable. Who is it? It's my mom. I'm ignoring it. Oh, come on. I love Bonnie. Why don't you let me talk to her? What if it's something important? Well, it's not. It never is. She's always calling just to check in or remind me how much my grades suck compared to my sister's. Or maybe she ran out of new doll auctions to keep her busy. You know what? I don't care. She's interrupting this huge Luke. Ew, dude. Gross. Oh, skunks. It's over the fences. It's over the fences. This is what you do for fun? Spitting off of buildings? He's just goofing around. Hey, what the heck are you doing in my memories? I possess you. I am everywhere. Well, I don't want you in my memories. Not in these ones. I've seen a lot of them. They're not special. Your optimism is funny, but you make bad choices. Well, you're right. I make bad choices. I should have let you die. I should have just died myself and let you die. Selfishly, we both chose to live. I'm not getting enough of a tantrum in my voice. Okay, this is not taking me to a place that we've been before. Oh. What happened here? Everything's so broken down. Time happened. It's been 3 years. Wait, 3 years? Well, I needed time to honor my end of our deal, so that's what it took. Oh no! My mom probably thinks I'm dead. Why did you put me to sleep for 3 years? I fixed your legless husk. Do not bother me with your complaints. Keep moving. I can't wait to leave this rotten world. So wait, is this not the pit that I'm imagining it is? The one with the squid things in it? It sure looks like it. Yeah. Oh, okay, well, that's not ideal. That one getting directly above me really screwed things up. So this is going to put us back before the Berserk Executive, or where am I? I'm really strong now, aren't I? No. I'm using my power to make you strong. Yeah, but I mean, I'm stronger than all these feral demons. I'm like way stronger than any human. Like if I ever found the demon who killed Kaz, I could probably fight them and win. How would you even know which one it was? Don't we all just look like monsters to you? No, the one that killed Kaz was like the businessman. They looked like a human, except they had big horns. Well, I guess it was only one horn. I want him to pay for killing my friend, even if he's a mindless predator. You might not be as strong as you think. You should be careful. Well, I don't know what he's talking about, but I do think that was a pretty big setback. It looks like the executive has remained dead on the map, though. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is probably a pretty okay place. I was looking for a quick save to give us an out here anyway, so I guess we'll just take it there. Squids. The squids have done it. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm very excited about where this might go. I hope you all are as well. And when you come back next time, there's so much more running and jumping and probably like a little bit more getting killed by squids to do. And we'll see you then.